everyone. Today we have our experiment of two combination or substances. So my name is Elmira Kapaner.
And my name is Diana Miti Ginit.
My name is Ina Roque.
My name is Michelle Mila Bandera.
And my name is Margin Loki. So let's start our experiment. Our substances, first is we have water, we have gasoline, and kerosene. Also a vinegar or sukang puti, and we have a cooking oil and sugar. And this is the jar that we need to use. So let's start our experiment. So first two substances is cooking oil and water. Say water in a jar. Fill a cooking oil. Let's observe. Let's stir the water and oil. So as we observe, exactly what happened when we mix oil and water. The oil will float at the top of the water. Oil and water are two different substances. Oil is thick and water is thin. The water is apolar and the oil is non-polar. So that's why they didn't mix.
We have a water and sugar. We fill water. Fill a sugar. Mix together. As we observe, the sugar dissolved into the water because water and sugar are both polar molecules.
So next is combination of water and kerosene. So let's mix together. Pour the water. Also the kerosene. Let's mix together. We observe that two liquids having different density can mix up. So water is polar and kerosene is non-polar. They both immiscible liquids can mix together. Next combination, which is water and vinegar. Fill water into the jar. Next is vinegar. So let's mix together. So as we observe, water and vinegar mix together because vinegar and water are miscible because they are both polar. We pour water into the jar. Also gasoline. So as we observe, the water and gasoline can mix together because the water is a polar molecule and the gasoline is a non-polar molecule. They're both immiscible. This experiment is oil and kerosene. Fill cooking oil. Next is kerosene. So oil and kerosene are both miscible. They both non-polar molecules.
So next combination is sugar and cooking oil. So let's try. First, we fill a cooking oil and then sugar. Let's make us together. as we observe, the oil and sugar, they are not mixed. So, the sugar is soluble. So, this two combination is immiscible because they can mix together.
Next combination we have cooking oil and vinegar. So as we observe, they can mix together because cooking oil non-polar and vinegar is polar. DR is miscible.
Next combination is cooking oil and gasoline. So let's mix together. We observe that cooking oil and gasoline are miscible because cooking oil and gasoline are non-polar molecules.
Next combination is kerosene and sugar. So let's mix them together. Then sugar. And mix them. So as we observe, kerosene and sugar do not mix together. So they are immiscible.
Combination is kerosene and vinegar. First, we pour the kerosene into the jar.
And second is the vinegar. So let's make it together. So as you can see, the vinegar and kerosene cannot mix together because the vinegar is polar molecules and the kerosene is non-polar molecules. So they are both immiscible.
Okay, next experiment is kerosene and gasoline. Is kerosene. Second is gasoline. So as we observed, they mix together because they both non-polar molecules. So they are miscible. So we have our last experiment or last two combination, which we have our vinegar and sugar. So let's mix it together. And vinegar. So let's mix it together. So as we observe, vinegar and sugar is mixed together because they both polar molecules. So they are miscible or soluble. This is the end of our experiment.